This is classified as the professional video kit that I bought. It's a very simple packaging. The packaging already tells me bad quality. Anyways, what you get in this is a small tripod. One small tripod, an LED light with 3 different lighting modes. It uses 3 AAA batteries, 1 microphone, a universal smartphone holder, and a remote, a wireless remote. Is this. The mic is not here because I need to fix it, okay? This is why. It didn't work, and I wondered why, so I opened it. I did nothing to this. I'm gonna solder this back. Like you see, it looks like they prepped everything so that it can be soldered on, but it wasn't even soldered. Like you can see the coating on the wire. There was not even an attempt to solder this on. But let me show you what you get. First, let's start off with the tripod. The tripod, my brain was bored. I couldn't figure out how to open it. I tried pulling it and okay. But then you have your 2 buttons you need to press over here to adjust your height. So it goes like this. Is the remote you get. It says camera 360 iOS and Android. It works. Doesn't matter what button you press. I'm not gonna press it now, otherwise the video stops. You can press any one. It will start a video or take a photo. It all depends on what mode you put it your phone on. Universal phone holder. It is very, very extremely flimsy, as you can hear, for the springs and stuff. It has nice foam over here. Okay, that's terrible foam. That's terrible. It's gonna wear out pretty quickly. And just pressing lightly on the foam, already I can feel plastic edges. So if you don't have a phone cover, don't use this. But anyway, it can stretch a bit, but like you can see, it bends. This is the cable to connect the mic. And of course, the light comes with no batteries at all. It uses, like I said, 3 AAA batteries. There's your button. It has 3 different light modes. I will test them all now. And it's quite a tower. Okay, it's quite a tower for this small stand. First of all, it has a lot of play on it, as you can see. So just by judging by this is not gonna last a long time. Now this is the mini cooling fan. The boxing absolutely looks so different than advertised, but trust me, I tested it and it works quite nicely. They show a bunch of stuff here. They give you tips on what water to use. They prefer pure tap water. It uses a 2 amp power supply, so you just check if your charger can handle this. High turbulence, so it blows a lot of wind, fine mist, noise reduction, and a water tank. USB-C type is included in this box. It came with nice packaging. Yet again, I was too excited. I took it out. Oh, now the sun is shining. Good gee. Anyways, now they came with nice packaging. Okay, and they give you a small instruction piece of paper. Okay, how to use it, what water, what is the functions, low, like the fan speeds, the mists, the 7 colors you can get, and the timer. It's the USB-C type cable you get with it. Not a bad cable, I must say. It's quite sturdy. I like to hold it when it usually like breaks and stuff. Then I just like to flick it. This is the fan for you guys. Like I said, I already unboxed it. So it has 5 mist ports. It has an extremely small fan actually, and it has this lid that pops off for nothing. It has quite a large water tank, I must say. The USB-C type cable is here at the back with all the different LED lights underneath it, and a fake leather strap that actually doesn't look too shabby, I must say. Its specs and everything. Oh, there's a few water drops on my cable. Its specs is not accurate. This is a bottle of tap water, but I just used this to show you guys. It is a 600 milliliter bottle. Okay, it says its capacity is 600 milliliters. Okay, let's test that. And the other problem is, because it has such a slim design, they wanted to make it have a small profile and everything, But when you add water, it gets top heavy. It wants to tip over for nothing. But it's importing water. Okay, this thing is almost full to the brim. Okay, so the lids can just fit on. Okay, now I can put in a little bit more. As you guys can see, maybe there's still a lot of water left. So 600 milliliters. Maybe if this thing wasn't here, yeah. Because they wanted to make it as small as possible, you need the external power source. So this is a 2 amp Samsung fast charger. Wara wara. I bought it for cheap, so it's not real Samsung. Anyways, so you need to run it from external power source. Then when you plug it in, there's a series of lights that quickly flicker to show, okay, there is in fact power. And there you go. Very nice. Alright. Anyways, so now it has a few speeds for the fan. I can tilt the fan up so that you can see it turning. I will do a better one. Okay. So that's one. Already it is as noisy as you can get. That is not low noise. Okay, so noise, there is a lot of it, but that's not a thing. It's quite a powerful fan for its size. But the thing is, the mist, that is also nice, but the specs also how long it lasts. Like they say, when it's on mode 1, it lasts 12 hours. Mode 2, there's 3 that works. Just wait for that one to kick in, because it's so overfilled. It needs to, there you go. Lasts up to 4 hours like this. And when all of them are engaged, let's just wait for them to engage. It sprays mist quite far actually. I'm gonna move it back so that you guys can see it. It's gonna be out of frame, but look at that. Just waiting for that last one to engage. There you go. Last 2 hours. That I say is far-fetched. Because already just running it for this amount of time, the water level dropped a lot already. But with the fan engaged, okay, I must say this is quite impressive. The mist already travels like a meter before it starts dropping and stuff. With this fan, just on speed 1, it increased in about 1.5 meters. And on full blast, it goes extremely far. The mist is so fine, I cannot measure it. So, that's quite nice. Then, the lights. Let's make it a little bit darker. So, now that it's a little bit darker, it's quite bright at night. Okay? So you get a range of different colors. Okay, that bubbles you see is because of the humidifier. So you get your 7 different colors: purple or pink, red, light blue, a yellowish green. Oh no, on the camera it looks more light green, and in real life it looks more yellow. This is definitely green, blue, and off. It draws a lot of power, trust me. That's the only accurate thing about this is 2 amps is needed. It draws about 1.5 amps. This is our next product, the Sweep In Robot. The box design is impressive, I must say. Even the logo design, like robot sweeping, the sweeping robot, that looks actually well designed and everything. The box is not that flimsy box and stuff. It's still dense and stuff, but it's a sturdy box. You can play around with it. It gets corners. Its corners won't dent that easy. Look at that. Okay, and their specs. Okay, the physical vacuum is what we are here to test, not the package, just the packaging. So, working noise 60 decibels, working voltage 3.7 volts and 1200 milliamps. Products weight 400 grams. Charging time 6 hours. That wasn't in the listing. Anyways, there's the specs of the product. Working hours, well, they say working hours, but it's in minutes. 90 minutes. Yeah, sure. Cleaning function, vacuum sweeping and mopping. Also came in this type of material, quite nice, screams cheap. A cloth with double-sided tape. I put it on and the double-sided tape decided to just come off for no reason. The cloth as well is quite nice. It uses quite a funky charger. It's a USB-A, and it looks like a Nokia charger. Okay, not that great. Comes with a cleaning brush with a broken hand at the back, and then this is just a cap to cover up the wheels while it's shipping and stuff. Let's start at the top. Okay, like I said, I already used it. The filter system, impressive. This looks nice. Okay, so basically it sucks up from the bottom, stores in this chamber over here, and all the stuff that isn't supposed to get into the cyclone fan. Boom. This is actually quite a nice design. It looks extremely fancy. So now it has an air vent here at the back. It has that small hole charger there in the front. It is a very, very idiotic vacuum. Like this, shipped like this, okay? The brushes were all messed up. There's a slight angle to this so that it can vacuum up while this is sweeping it in. But you know what's the problem? I opened this because for some reason it lasts a half an hour and charges up 3 hours. Say on the box 1200 milliamp hours. Explain that. This is the battery that came out of it. See that little slit there? You basically pull out the white tab and then the battery makes contact. Okay, but so basically I took out this battery and I put it in a 2000 milliamp battery out of a Smok Nord 4. So when you turn it on, this one is slower because it uses elastic bands. Like basically the motor is over here and then it spans with elastic bands in the inside over there. But look how easy it is. Just lightly press it. So sooner or later that will snap. But it is much stronger now. This is the performance I wanted from it. With this battery, when this battery that is in now, if it's flat, that is what this working battery is. It said 60 decibels. So of course we have our noise meter. Let's see if that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna put that over there and I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, I'm gonna put it down now and let's see what decibel reading it gives us now. Okay. I'm some like 30 minutes. But as it's a fun toy, like I said, it's a toy. This is not a vacuum. This is really a toy. But it vacuums up quite a bit and all the hair and dust particles stick to the filter, and it's extremely, the filter system and the suction, impressive, but not recommended. This is a wireless mic, like you can see is made in China because it's the K9. Sorry if I said something offensive in Chinese or whatever. Anyways, they say it works for live shows, interviews like podcasts, and vlogging short videos. I didn't test this a lot, but they say it's a high quality, ranges up to 20 meters, clear sound, and windy conditions. It has that weird fluffy bit on the top like my decibel meter. So anyways, the packaging is quite nice. Check this out. This is the most premium looking packaging I have over here today. So it comes with your physical mic that clips on to your shirt. It uses a C-type to charge, and its power on button is there at the back. This part plugs in your phone. I chose the C-type one. You can also get the iPhone one. you can charge your phone while it's being used. I tried it, it doesn't work. It doesn't charge my phone at all. Again, this uses the phone's power. You get your cable over here. This is your C-type cable that comes with it. It's a quite short charger, but it's just to charge the mic. It's not for long range goods and stuff. So I have about 10 C-type cable normal. Just to show you guys, I have my decibel meter. Just to show I'm not talking extremely soft to this mic to prove it's extremely soft. This is a soft mic. It is not that loud. So I'm gonna station. So I'm gonna put it up here on my collar and this hear it. But actually it doesn't sound that bad. So this is what my idea is. I have a face tracking camera I bought a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, that was last year. So I'm gonna attach this middle part on the selfie, the professional video kit, and then I will basically show you guys that was my idea all along. Okay, now that everything is set up, this was my idea all along. It is basically my face tracking camera on this physical stand so that I can film better videos and I can move around, talk to you guys, and you know, when I'm just sitting and maybe start moving out of frame, you can still follow my face. Video is taking a little longer than I expected, but I did test the mic on my audio system to see how it does in like a simulation of a loud environment and stuff. It dampens a lot of the sounds around it, and it is quite good with that, but it dampens all noises. It doesn't concentrate just on your voice. So it dampens all the noise at one time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see me do more review videos or test this stuff to the max, some of them like the mic, I'm not gonna do the drop test and like damage it. It's a quite nice mic for me and the stand stuff. The LED light of this video stand is also not working. I tried fixing it. The mic I fixed, it sounds awful. It's zzz the whole time. Okay, so it has a lot of interference. It's a terrible mic.